You have to remember, yung portfolio nyo, nagba-vary rin yun, depends on how old you are. Kasi when I was younger, I would never buy preferred shares kasi boring. I would never buy bonds. Nag-start lang ako mag-bonds 2010. Nag-start lang ako mag-REITs 2013. When I needed to become more conservative, that's when I got more cash flow laden investments also. So ngayon also, idol kasi Warren Buffett eh. I'm storing up on cash also. Preparing for if something may happen. It doesn't mean di ako nagsastocks, meron pa rin. Pero if I have fresh funds, not all of them go to the market. I'm preparing also for something. So, ganun ko siya inaano. And then, yun din, 2013, I started buying gold. 2008, I will never buy gold. So, the older I get, I try to start to hedge already if something may happen also and to take advantage of opportunities. Hi everyone, this is Marvin. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, smash that bell so you get updated every time I create new content about the stock market. So I create daily videos on helpful tips on how you can create strategies on how you can use the stock market over a stretched period of time to be able to win. Because I really believe the stock market is one of the greatest investments out there and you should invest. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, before I proceed to the rest of the video, I just wanted to share that all of the clips that I'm showing you here are from our Stock Smart sessions in Manila. The goal and the aim of all of it is not just to teach you holistic ways on how you can trade and invest, but to give you the confidence to be able to help you to execute on your own. And just wanted to announce also that the next set of Stock Smarts Manila for next year will be March 14, 15, and 20 for our technical analysis sessions, and March 20, 21, 28 for our fundamental analysis courses as well. It will be all Saturdays and Sundays, all targeted for people who have jobs, businesses on the weekdays. So you can come in, get energized, and get equipped on the weekends. I'll put the link on the description below for those who want to enroll and join us for the course, or you can just type www.bit.ly/ssmanila for you to know more of the details of the seminar as well. So enjoy the rest of the video. 1 minute. Yeah. Sige, wait. I'll show you. Ganito. Give me a stock. I'll analyze it. Lahat ng pinag-aralan natin. FB? FB Philippines, FB US? Philippines. Sige. Okay. FB. Kunyari, I'll start from scratch siya. Okay. So, automatic, alam ko na kagad. Count me. Kung ilang is. Trend. What's a trend? Down. Next. Can I draw support here? Yes, this is a, what kind of triangle? Ascending, descending, symmetrical. Ascending, descending, symmetrical. Descending, so bullish, bearish. Bearish. So what's happening here? If it fails to hold this, it will what? Break out, break down. Break down. Downside target, kung mag-drawing ako ng ano, this is the possible downside target. Yes? Yun. Doon masaya na ako, avoid na ako. Pero, dadaanan natin lahat ng topics. Titingnan ko MACD. Above 0, below 0. Below 0, yes? Tatanggalin ko yung MACD. Lalagyan ko ng ADX. ADX, bullish, bearish. Bearish. Doon pa lang content na ako. I don't need to look at the others. But, just for the sake of the 1 minute mark, bullish, bearish. Bearish, bullish, bearish. Bearish, bullish, bearish. Bearish, bullish, bearish. Bearish. That wasn't even 1 minute. Then I'll put Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands. What do you see? Is it below the moving average? The 20-day? I think 20-day. See it? Above, below. So buy, avoid. Buy or avoid? Avoid. Next, you can't use Fibonacci retracement kasi hindi naman siya nagre-retrace. You can't use parabolic star because hindi rin siya nagre-retrace. You can't also use RSI kasi hindi naman siya bumagsak na malaki. So yun, done. Okay, what's your... Did I ask support and resistance, then trend, then candlestick, then lahat shortcut na. Di ba nalala nyo? Kahit wala naman yung iba, makakabili naman kayo eh. Yun. More questions? Ano? This is the, parang, hindi kayo ma-question masyado. Okay, except for you. Dividends. Dividends. If you're using Chart Nexus, anytime na may ganito, may significant event na nangyari, earnings, dividends, etc. So if you're asking what could have possibly caused it, may dividends nung time na yun. Kaya ako sinasabi lagi, sa YouTube, diba, hit the bell, yun. Dahil joke na, walang connection. Okay. Bakit ng joke eh? Oh my God. More questions? None? Bagsak siya because you know technicals, hindi mo siya bibilin habang bumabagsak.
Kunyari nakabili na po kayo.
Nakabili ka na. Hindi, ganun din. Tapos investor ka, you want to buy some more. Hindi ko siya bibilin habang bumabagsak, pero hindi rin ako magkakat. Kasi investor ako eh. So, what technicals will teach me is, while the stock is going down, I don't have to buy it while it's going down. I will buy it when it has hit a level of support. And then that's when I start buying again. So, babalik ta rin ko lang. If sa trading, I won't buy it while it's bearish. Sa investing, I want it that it's bearish kasi I get it cheaper. Provided, maganda yung fundamentals niya. If the fundamentals is not there, tapos it's just bearish, I won't buy it for investing. Yes?
What's your cut loss?
Wala. Well, no percentage. When the support is broken, I sell. Regardless of the percentage. Kung nabot ako yung 10%, I'll sell. Kung 4% yun, tapos breakdown na siya, I'll sell also. So, walang percent. As long as, kasi if there's percentage, kasi it becomes arbitrary eh. Meaning, hindi pa siya breakdown, pero down ka na 5%, mapapabenta ka. But for me, even if I'm down 2%, pero breakdown siya, I'll sell. So, it's not dependent on the percent, it's dependent on where it is in reference to the chart.
You mentioned you have four portfolios and you have one for XD.
7.
7 pala.
Yung for forest trading, you mean? Okay, basta gets ko yung question mo. Okay, I get your question. Yeah.
Portfolio for an experiments. What kind of trades do you consider na experiment?
And then, yung experiment is basically before I put them on the bigger portfolios, I try it here. So that pag nandito na siya, I've tested it several times. For example, sabihin ko, I want to use 100-day moving average. Before I test it here, I use it here, it has got so many tests here first. So that that portfolio has a smaller amount eh. So that also, when I'm doing it here, I have full confidence already that I know it works. Not that it doesn't work, but I have to find out if it works for me. So yun, it's more of implementing the parameters that I want for technicals more than anything else. Yes. The technicals are the same, but my exposure to Forex is via CFD, so I get it via eToro. eToro, CFDs, may Forex din dun, and then I just get it through there. Pero I'm not, yung difference sa Forex versus stocks is, mas mahirap ang yung stocks kasi may fundamentals, sobrang madali ko maintindihan eh. Yung Forex, for example, I'll give you something na medyo madaling maintindihan na Forex. Brexit. I know because of the Brexit, the pound will devalue. Yan, obvious yun. Or China devaluing their own currency. Pero, that doesn't happen all the time eh. Unlike, for example, stocks, bagsak yung company. Pwede ko din bakit bagsak yung earnings, may nangyari sa earnings. Kung wala nangyari sa earnings, ano pa yung mga ibang factors. Sa Forex, it's most of the time purely supply and demand. Yeah. It works. Oh, same. You can trade any market in the world. Or if you want to be super rich, kaibigan katabi mo sobra. Sa room na to, katabi mo yung pinakamayaman. Sobra. Oh, sobra. Humble lang yan, pero humble lang. Okay. I received a message na, Marvin, anong gagawin ko sa 35 million ko? Tulog. Okay. Anyways. More questions. Okay.
Narinig kasi ako ng isang trader.
Ako, delikado yung mga rinig na. Okay.
Paggamit niya sa volunteer funds, applicable yung sinabi mo na pag
Squeeze.
nag-squeeze,
Mm.
lalaki din.
Mm.
Sabi niyo din na kapag lumaki masyado, may possibility na bumalik
Sa squeeze. Pero before siya bumalik sa squeeze, naka-sell ka na because it will have to hit the moving average first. It, hindi pwede siya mag-squeeze. Kasi, ganun, di ba? Pag bullish yun, ganun, the moving average is here. Pag bearish yun, the moving average is here. So before it does this, it will break the moving average already. So the sell signal will occur before this happens. I hope na-imagine mo yung ganun. Ano. Okay. Feeling ko may question ka. Meron? Okay, give. Ano? Kotse na? Parang gano'n? without giving an amount. Oh. Yeah. And then, Lego. Teka lang. Yeah, but basta yung...
How do you divide your investments? Are they all, let's say, out of 10, are they 50% in stocks, 50% in retail, or 20%?
What's retail? What do you mean retail?
Sorry, real estate. Real estate.
Yata yung term ng mga medyo upper echelon investors. May natutunan tuloy ako. Pag nag-mention na rin ako na I am invested in retail. What's retail? That's what we call real estate. Okay. It depends eh. You have to remember, yung portfolio nyo, nagba-vary rin yun. Depends on how old you are. Kasi when I was younger, I would never buy preferred shares kasi boring. I would never buy bonds. Nag-start lang ako mag-bonds 2010. Nag-start lang ako mag-REITs 2013. When I needed to become more conservative, that's when I got more cash flow laden investments also. So ngayon also, idol ko si Warren Buffett eh. I'm storing up on cash also. Preparing for if something may happen. It doesn't mean di ako nagsastocks, meron pa rin. Pero if I have fresh funds, not all of them go to the market. I'm preparing also for something. So, ganun ko siya inaano. And then, yun din, 2013, I started buying gold. 2008, I will never buy gold. So, the older I get, I try to start to hedge already if something may happen also and to take advantage of opportunities. I was telling them kanina, now I'm looking for startups, trying to invest in those startups. Parang ganun. Before, I wouldn't do that. But the reason why I'm doing that now is that yung the search for the next Uber, you get something. It's very risky. Some of them are not making money. Some of them, idea pa lang. Some of them, you have to bank on gano'ng kagaling yung entrepreneur to be able to pull it off. So yun naman yung delta ko. Pero the reason why I can do that also is that even if it goes to zero, that's why even though I invest in Bitcoin, even though if Bitcoin also goes to zero, okay lang sa akin. So ganun siya mini-measure. Percentage-wise, I don't know, but I have more cash now. If I will try to gauge everything, I think I have more cash right now than what I had before in terms of allocation. I'm not saying it will crash. Baka sabihin nyo mag-crash yung market, but all I know is 11 years up na yung market eh. And I don't know if it will stay up forever, but if it doesn't stay up forever, ready ako. Hindi. I'm supposed to mention this pa next week kasi we have portfolio management next week. Pero I had 3 gold accounts before. One is, there's a gold savings account. You buy gold, it tracks the price of gold, the savings account. Then I have physical gold. Then I also have gold ETFs. So may kanya-kanyang pros and cons yun eh. Yung gold, wala akong gold sa eToro. I buy gold ETFs via Singapore. I buy gold bars. Hindi ko lang sasabihin sa nakatago. Gold bars, then nakastore siya. Yung pros and cons nun, yung gold bar, syempre storage, magbabayad ka ng storage. Pwede yung safety deposit sa banko, pwede mo rin tago sa bahay, pero baka mawala, di ba? Kala ng helper mo, ay, chocolate na to na gold, matapon niya, di ba? Yun, so, you can do it that way. So, if you want liquidity, gold ETF. Yung sa eToro, what they're selling is CFDs eh. So, difference nun, you're not really buying the tangible gold, you're buying the contract that says that if gold goes up 10%, you also go up 10%. It's good for trading. Pero I buy gold for hedging. Yes.
One last question.
Okay. Madami natutunan sa'yo, kaya okay lang.
When you mentioned about you investing in startups and businesses, do you require that you're part of the board?
No naman, as long as I earn. Yun lang yun. ano lang,
Or like, is there minimal involvement? Or you just give
I don't like to get involved na eh. Kasi sakit sa ulo, sobra. I've tried so many businesses, especially if you would watch the Facebook, YouTube videos and the books that I've, kunento ko doon na madami kong na-try na business, and the reason why I like stocks is because wala sakit sa ulo eh. Wala ka nang motivate na tao, wala ka nang, totoo yung sample, we have a barbershop. And yung, may one time na yung in charge sa opening, tsaka yung isang barber, sa kanila yung susi eh. Pareho silang wala. So, ako ba yung problema? Paano ito magbubukas yung barbershop? So, and I was in the middle of doing something also at that time for another business. So, yung mga ganong aspect. Tapos, eto pa. That's why I like stocks because lahat ng mga hassle na yun, parang wala na. So, if I invest in something, I don't want to operate. I just want to invest. So, that's where you have to trust the entrepreneur. Kasi kung tingin mong, you want to have control, you want to see everything, kasi baka you don't trust the person na baka dayain ka. So, ako, kung may doubt ako sa person, I won't invest at all. Nag-all in lang ako, alam mo kung saan? Sa love. Doon lang talaga. Kahit masunog, okay lang. Yan. More questions? None? Oh, sige, last na, then we'll start. Okay.
Yung startups na invest mo, tech startups.
Halo-halo na. Halo-halo na. There's one, I'll probably share it more next year, but what ko na ba sabihin? Basta fintech that will change the whole landscape in the Philippines. Then there are some that, hindi pa. Pero sobrang liit lang ako doon, pero okay lang. There are others naman na brick and mortar. Yun. Alam niyo yung advantage ko. Some people go to yung may mga groups yan eh, where people get seed or venture funding eh. My advantage is because of the talks, I meet a lot of people na may startups. Tapos sila mismo nag-pitch na. Yun yung edge ko sa lahat kasi I get to go around and get to meet people na sila yung naghahanap ng ano. Yun. But I look at 100 companies a year. Sometimes wala kang invest and sometimes isa. Ganun. Kasi mas risky siya sa stock market. Tingnan mo to, people talk a lot about Jollibee so much, pero never mag-zero pera mo sa Jollibee. Sa startup, pwede mag-zero eh. Yun. So, when people say the stock market is risky, it's not risky. CFDs are riskier, Forex is riskier, commodities are riskier, startups are riskier sa stocks. As long as may dividends yan, you'll earn a lot of money still. What a good way to start a seminar. More questions? Nana? Okay na. So I hope you guys got a lot of from all of the sessions, from all of the things that got talked about. Again, join us for technical and fundamental analysis this March 14, 15, 20, 21, and 28, 2020 for our very, very first Stock Smarts Manila for 2020. So I hope you guys got a lot from all of this, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.